Hey guys, this is Terry TD, and this is another celebration and jealous rant, kind of, but not really. I just love those antelopes and that Orchid Den guy. He has the meat that I want, so give it up, quit hoarding, and quit saving and gift me. Check it out.
Hi everyone, I'm Joshua. Welcome to the Orchid Den. Hey everyone, so today I want to share with you Dendrobium parishii. This is
Okay, hello everyone, this is Terry, and this is another unboxing of bucket list plants, and I've already unboxed them. And these were from an eBay seller, BL Orchids. Get them while you can because these are the most desirable antelopes that I know of. But to begin, I want to do a brief little history on these antelopes. They are from Papua New Guinea. Among others, Laturias, for instance, are as well, but we are talking about spatulata, which is the spatulata section, which is the antelopes. Now, they are very highly regarded for their, and here we go. Yeah, spatulata. So, you can see it's often called the antelope for the twisted petals. The most beautiful of these, of the first species that was discovered, was ventrifolium. And then I believe the name was changed by Linley to lineale. And that's what it has remained. And this is lineale. But we are talking really about the antelope Dendrobium lasianthera, which is my favorite. Not my favorite Dendrobium, but I love this antelope for its sturdiness, for the height, and for the flowers. Now, reputedly in its native region, in different locations, produces different flowers. But the difficulty in these are the bulkiness of the plants. Now, it's easier in climates where you don't have to bring your plants in because of the cold, but in the northern hemisphere, we do. And that is the problem. These plants can have super growth in the summer because they like heat, they like water while they're growing, copious amounts of water, as they are often found on trees that overhang the streams there and the rivers in New Guinea. And so they are always getting water, and they are always getting lots and lots of sun. And if they are not down at the stream level, they are up high up in the canopy of the trees, high up, getting really good sun, almost full-on sun. So, and you can see these pseudobulbs are very stout and plump. And I think that's due to the sun, the intensity of the sun and the water, copious amounts of water. But when they are resting, which is in the wintertime, they need less. And so that is the problem. And plus they're hard to move in and out due to the size of them. And that affects their health, moving them from one environment to another we have winter here. It's hard to keep the greenhouse hot because you have to kind of separate it into microclimates because of the other plants. And you really don't want the greenhouse to be 80 degrees. You don't, because that would be detrimental to the other plants. So that therein lies the struggle with laturias, not laturias, but antelopes in general. But these Lasianthera more so than others. Now, because it is so difficult, it is often easier to get better success with hybrids. And that's self-explanatory. So I did get another Lasianthera, but because of the blasting of the growths, and that's cold damage. And I want to say that this is it. Yes, okay. So this is Dendrobium Lasianthera May River Red. And this is Dendrobium Lasianthera May River Red. See that beautiful color? Now, Sepic Blue is probably more desirable, but who can resist either one of them? So, this is my Lasiantheras.
Cover this.
Oh gosh, look who it is.
It's been
been
here,
a
done
minute.
that.
All right.
Oh, you got my favorite little Vanda back. Man, I love that Vanda.
That thing is
Yeah.
so cute.
I love
it
that Vanda.
flowers all the time. It's fragrant.
It what?
It flowers all the time.
Yeah, but you got to do the hand gesture. because-
Flowers all the time.
See, it makes it more
magical.
impactful.
Dramatical.
I wish you could do like a trail behind it, you know?
Right.
Like the more you know.
Do it again. I will add it.
It's magical.
It's magical how I can edit it in.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, well,
Oh my god.
and then when we're together, we're double trouble.
That's what I'm saying. What's
I know I can't be buying anymore, but I want it. I want it.
I know you
Did you
are.
see my Elata?
I can smell your Elata.
Yeah.
You, right?
Oh my god, it smells so
I
good.
just was telling a young lady to follow.
Oh, I love that
That's so
fragrance.
good. What up?
Master grower Josh. I always say Josh Groban. You know
Josh
who that is?
Groban, yeah.
That famous singer, because I love his music. So
I'm not a tenor. I'm a bass. I sing
You're a
solo. You can't
that
hear
no
me.
one can hear you. Oh man, this
Hey,
is
how are
gorgeous,
you?
guys! Look at this little
Good.
thing. This is really beautiful.
Yeah. I've got a lighter version of that too, because these are seedlings.
Oh,
So you can see
all
the slight
different.
variation. This
Oh,
is a little
yeah.
lighter.
That's pretty.
I actually took pollen off of this and put it on Lucernary alba.
Oh, I have a
So-
Lucernary album. The
Yeah.
one that you saw that you like. You said, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
big."
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So hopefully it'll be a smaller flower. It'll still bloom very often, very fragrant and a little bit more compact.
Do you think
That's what
it'll
I'm
get
going
that
for.
little thing from
the spur?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
cool.
So,
By the way, I got something to ask you. I heard over the grapevine that you won a very important award with the AOS. It was in one of the magazines. Is that true, or is that just a rumor? Did you just win something and it was
no,
published?
I didn't win something. I got that was my very first award, but they published my flower. It was like a species highlight in the magazine. And that was my first award. I won an AM and a CCE on. That was my very first award. So I said it's all downhill
Wow.
from here.
So
I got
do you have the
two of the
pictures
best
of that?
awards. Yeah, it was my
send it to-
tangerinum.
Okay, send it to me so
Yeah.
that way I can edit it in here and show what it is. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I gotta mention that because that's a big thing. That's a big deal. So congratulations.
I
We'll drink
didn't-
when we do our next live.
I didn't know that. I just happened to be flipping through it, and I said, "Oh man, look! It's my photo. It's a tangerinum." I'm like, "Wait, that's my photo."
And that's in the.
That's so
in
cool.
the Orchids magazine. Yeah,
That is very
AOS
cool.
puts out.
So you guys heard it. He is a superstar and he doesn't even know it. Oh wow, look at this.
Isn't that cool? And those are the same. That's the same hybrid, but look at the color variations.
They're seedlings, right? I love that about seedlings. You can get so many different variations. That is beautiful. I think this is going to be the cover.
Small World by Summer Spot.
Small world by
hybrids. Now, this is Dendrobium. I don't want to pull it out because I don't want them to get them mixed. Okay, so this is Bernard's caramel twist, which is Dendrobium cochleoides times goldenrod. And then
Good in here.
So this is where I grow some of my plants. Of course, I have a lot of my personal collection in here. A lot of course, you know I'm crazy about antelope dendrobiums, so I have a lot of my antelope dendrobium species and everything back here. But this is where a lot of the growing happens. And like I said, I'm a small boutique grower. I cater to the collector, and I do a lot of shows, so you know
It smells so pretty here.
So this is the product we were talking about.
Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
It's like a little tree trunk.
Yeah. That's why I call them my branch mounts, because they do resemble a tree branch.
Yeah,
And it really highlights the epiphytical growth of most orchids.
and I like that, you know, if a little bird wants to stand there for a second, there's like a little, I think I'll just take a little break.
I do have, I actually had a cardinal trapped in here yesterday, but
Really?
it eventually got out. A lot of the wrens, the really small wrens, will come in here and look for bugs, but you know, to no avail.
I love these.
Cypress.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful up there.
Yeah.
This one right
this
here.
This is probably one of the largest dendrobiums in Florida that I've seen. If not larger. Growing up the middle of my post there is Vanilla planifolia. People say orchids will not grow on pressure treated wood, but there's a testament in itself. But I grow a lot of stuff. I have a lot of different genera in here, and you know, a couple different stuff. I'm getting pulling plants for a show, so these guys are super cool.
Where are you going to be next?
Gainesville next weekend, the 21st and 22nd, and it's at the Kanapaha Botanical Gardens there in Gainesville.
That's the botanical garden that Maribel.
Oh,
We
okay.
wanted to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look,
These guys are good. I'm trying to get these guys
Just
to
got
last.
that plant, man.
and look in white.
No, that's actually like a purple, like a really light lavender color.
Really?
Habanera, right?
Yeah, habanera. And that's actually carnea. So carnea should be usually this color, but I believe I lucked out to where it's like that really like faint purple,
Wow.
almost kind of cerulean color.
So I was reading
It's a-
that it's a little, you know, like for the care. How do you care for it? What's the medium? Is terrestrial?
Habaneras are terrestrial. They have a very specific culture, almost like catasetums, and basically you'll have new growth come up in spring, and then they'll put out their flower spikes, and then the plant will literally die back to the ground. They are a tuberous kind of orchid, and so when they die back, you stop watering completely. Like, don't give it one drop of water until, I mean, the regular, I use a potting mix. Some other growers use like some sponge rock in there as well. But you don't start watering until you actually get some new growth like this.
Okay.
So, and if you start watering too soon, you're gonna kill the plant.
Oh.
Or if you keep watering, you're gonna rot that tuber
Yeah.
in the pot, and it's gonna go bye-bye.
So when all the leaves are gone, that's when you stop.
Yeah. After it's done flowering, it'll start to die back, and that's when I just basically throw them underneath the bench up here, and don't give them any water. That kind of protects them from getting any water, or I'll put them out on the overhang of the barn, and then that's it.
So you're not going to repot it until it starts to show itself again, or
Either way,
before all of
yeah,
that,
you
then-
can repot it after it's died back, and just get the tubers. A lot of people, there's a lot of different ways to do it. Some people will keep the tubers in a clear plastic bag with a little bit of potting mix in there, so it stays moist until they see signs of new growth, and then they'll repot them up that way. This, I didn't repot this last year, and I basically have 2 new plants this year.
And so more or less, how long will it take? 9-10 months for it to start coming out again and showing leaves and...
No, basically. But this guy basically, you can see I haven't gotten up on the ladder to clean it out or clean it off or anything, but super cool.
Sorry.
Super cool plant. They're resilient.
Look at
Orchids
the
are
orange
resilient.
one.
That's Epilaleocattleya, volcano trick,
Beautiful.
lava burst, or no, that's red lava.
Oh,
This guy here is the same flower, but it's called Orange Delight. It's more of a solid flower.
that orange is beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. It's peaceful in here.
It is. I spend a lot of time in here. I take breaks from making pots to come in here. These are all my babies. This guy is a miniature antelope that I'm using with some of my hybridizing as well. This is a Lasianthera hybrid. You can really kind of...
It's amazing. Just the colors. I asked my husband, I'm like, the colors have to mean something
Oh yeah.
for each plant. Oh, look at this one.
Yeah.
Yep. That's another miniature. That's a primary hybrid of Dendrobium coronii and Dendrobium mervellianum.
So beautiful.
What do you think the colors mean in each plant? Like an attraction to a certain bug?
So
They want to compete one with the other?
I think it's more of attracting the pollinators.
Okay.
Because when UV light hits a certain color, the insects or pollinators don't see it like we do.
Okay.
Our eyes are much different than insect eyes.
Yeah.
And insects see more UV light than regular light like we do. So they don't see like a full spectrum. So this plant here can look like just red under UV light.
Okay.
Whereas in some of the other, you can tell on different plants where like this has a very reddish color, but you can see how that yellow is in the labellum, kind of guiding that insect, hey, land on me, this is where your pollen is. And so that's where a lot of the attraction, you can kind of see where all the bright colors happen around the labellum underneath the pool, because the pool screen acts like a shade cloth. It filters the sun about 30 to 40%, depending on what brand you use and everything. And so,
These are pretty tall. I'm 5'2".
yeah.
So, look at
And of course, I've got some collards and some Brussels sprouts started as well.
this. I'm vegetarian here.
Yeah, but these guys, some of these guys are very fragrant. This is Dendrobium samurai.
I love the samurai.
This is a cross between Antonatum and Stratiotes. which this guy is my Stratiotes here. And so that's one of the reasons I love the antelope dendrobiums, because they're a set it and forget it, and they almost bloom year round. This is the same one that we found inside the greenhouse, but it's a little bit lighter in color. Of course, it's not as tall of a plant either, but you can see those new growths down there. They're gonna, by the base of them, you know, they're thicker than my thumb.
It's amazing how that
It's gonna, those are gonna get really, really tall.
a little twirly.
So healthy.
Yeah.
So healthy. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
All right. Yeah, I've probably got another 1,000 plants out here. I call this gorilla growing here.
This is beautiful.
All right, so.
And that is Dendrobium Rog's Twist times TriStar Purple Pearls. All right, so that is my haul, folks. And this is another section on Lasianthera, talking about the conditions, difficulty of cultivation. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. In Lasianthera. Okay. That's my home. Thanks, Josh, for your inspiration. Give me some of those awarded or other plants. Anyway, stay tuned.